6:30 a.m. and there are 16 of the sweetest little lives relying on us, so let's spend the first few hours of the morning together. I'm so thankful to be back home and back in routine. 3 trips back to back was a lot. I was supposed to go out of town again tomorrow, but unfortunately my dog received a cancer diagnosis and needed emergency amputation, so that's why you haven't seen Harley girl yet. Riker is also back with my in-laws. That's why you only saw the 3 girlies get fed this morning. I do have 16 little lives that live under my roof, but outside we also have the secret life of pets happening because I feed all the feral cats in my community. They have dry food, wet food, running water, and get supplements as needed. Also trapped, neutered, and vaccinated 7 of them. 6 of them are now full-time indoor cats. So I don't feel like I can say I did TNR because I didn't release them. Speaking of my 6 beautiful indoor cats, they were clearly in no rush to get up this morning and I was loving their cuddles. I decided to just head into the cat room, scoop their litter, leave their breakfast, and I knew that they would join me when they were ready. Even old man Mosey wasn't in there this morning. He was just stretching. Back to the kitchen and updated our countdown and daily calendar. I want to know what your guesses are for our big day. And in 7 days, we can find out if you were right or not. Thanks to y'all's advice, which I am always appreciative of, we have a new player to the cologne, oil, and affirmation routine. Once we did that, it was time for me to pack up the lunches. My big boys are doing a Montessori summer camp, and right now they are learning about money. And my youngest son and daughter actually enrolled there as full-time students last week. With that, I'm packing lunches for my 2 youngest kiddos. Of course, my son requested an Elsa lunch. We have our nanny back because she's not taking classes this summer, so she'll take them to school, and I got her this really cute water bottle to match my daughter, aka her goddaughter. They're both strawberry girlies, so I thought it was very fitting. I do 40 ounces of water with creatine every morning while I walk, and then I never miss my Restore Symbiotic. This is my supplement company, Vivira. My older kids all wake up at 6:30, and then my 2 youngest at 7. And since he is only 3 years old, I help him make his bed. He helps me take everything back to the closet. And do y'all see that oversized unicorn? He got that with his Star Jar points. Now it's time to get Sissy up. He wanted to help me open the shade. He did a wonderful job, and then we were picking out which pull-up she wanted. She's incredibly opinionated, and that makes me so proud. We got her dressed, headed downstairs, and it was time for breakfast. Everyone has a color plate that they have claimed, so we're doing fruit, eggs, kielbasa, and pancakes. My husband was getting this ready, and I was doing all those morning things. The kids were doing their little morning activity, which are these little flower manipulatives, and they've showed me them 10 times. I love them. I think it's so sweet. They were so creative, and I absolutely love that. Of course, we did salt with our eggs, and anything the big boys do, my baby wants to do too, which I think is precious. I started both dishwashers last night before bed, so my husband unloaded both of those while I did my 4-minute makeup routine. I'll always ask about it, and I promise it's nothing even worth sharing. I just do foundation, mascara, eyebrow gel, and blush because I don't know how to do anything else. This is the pomade that I put in my 2 biological boys' hair. They just have straight, thick hair, and it works well. And then these are all the products that I use for baby girl. She loves her perfume and affirmations, so of course we do that with her little Barbie perfume. And I'm filling up her bottles, which we only have a few more months with because the bottle fairy comes at 3 in this household. My big boys are doing their chores to earn stars for their Star Jar, and they called me over because they taught baby girl how to use the chom, and this is the most precious thing I have ever seen. While the boys were teaching her how to chom, my husband was loading up both dishwashers. I was wiping down the counters and table, and then it was time to head out. 4 of the kiddos will be heading to school, and 2 will be heading to their annual wellness checkup at the doctor. Got the forms off the patient portal, all 14 of them per child. I filled everything out and have them ready to go, so even though I'm not going, they're ready. I also charged up the iPads and downloaded shows so they had something to do while they were there, and baby girl is ready. Everybody headed out. I went to the gym to walk for 30 minutes and cultivate a little bit of energy, and when I walked back in the door, Miss Lila girl was looking at me like, where is Harley? In 11 years, they have not spent 1 single night apart, and this face literally broke my heart. My husband did over 2 hours in the car to go get her from the vet specialist. She did a wonderful job, and we couldn't be more proud of her. Now she's at home healing with a 1 less toesy and hopefully cancer-free. We love y'all.